Hi guys. So I want to talk today about mental health since it is Mental Health Awareness Month and I suffer with an array of mental health issues. My biggest ones being severe depression and an anxiety disorder. So yeah, I go through it. I go through it a lot, and I have pretty much my whole life. So one big topic I wanted to jump on was how to be there for somebody if you know somebody who is struggling with mental health, and they're, really in it at that moment. And I see a lot of people put on, usually I see it on Facebook, but where they'll put on that nice quote where, my door's always open, there's always coffee on, come over anytime when you're struggling. But a lot of people are not going to, show up. The best thing, if you know somebody's struggling, show up, be with them, go to their house, bring them a coffee, or even make them a coffee at their own house. And maybe that sounds ridiculous depending on who this person is, but yeah, make them a drink, make them a snack, bring them a snack or whatever. Just be there. Even if they don't want to talk, just sit there. Just be a presence. Let them feel that they have somebody there that loves them and that wants to be near them. Because a lot of times people feel, especially when they have depression and they get into these dark moods for whatever reason, and everybody's is different. But a lot of times I feel like they don't have anybody and that people are better off without them. I know that's what I go through, and people outside looking in would probably look at me and say, like, she's got it going on. Like, I do have a great life. I have a beautiful family and husband, and my parents are amazing, and my family's amazing. But I get, in my mind, keeps telling me that people don't care about me, and that there would be no difference if I wasn't here, and that everybody would be better off if I wasn't here. And even though, of course, my family tells me that's not it, but when you have these, like, it's not a voice, I don't want to make it sound like that, but you have this internal conflict in yourself saying these things, and you truly feel this way, especially when you get in your moods in these dark times. And that's why the best thing in my situation, in a lot of people's situation, it's just show up. Be there for that person. If you know they're struggling, just be there. Just show up. And it's as easy as even stopping. It doesn't have to be for a long visit. Stop in for a quick coffee and check in, or, it's just showing that people do love that person, and to show that person, because maybe in that moment they're feeling like nobody cares. And that's just kind of proof, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that was clear, but this, even if you seen Naomi Judd, who just passed away, and everybody probably looking at her thinking, like, you're a star with all kinds of money, and she was just about to be inducted into I can't remember what it's called. I don't think it was the Hall of Fame, but something. She was getting some recognition, and but she suffered greatly from depression with those same feelings that I get. That just nobody likes her, nobody cares about her, that it wouldn't matter if she wasn't here, that even though obviously that's not true, but in her mind, it is, And it's sad that so many people have to struggle with this. And I don't know what it is that does this to our brains, that chemical imbalance or whatever it is that makes certain people have this problem. And it is very hard for people that don't suffer from that to understand it. And if you don't understand it and you don't suffer from these, ask questions. I have a good friend of mine who, and she'll say, like, I don't suffer from this stuff. I've never felt this way. So I'm curious as to how you feel. Like, what brings this on? How do you feel in the moments? Because she's curious. And I like that. Like, absolutely ask me questions. I'm an open book. And you can do that with your friends as well. Maybe not when they're down and out, but on their good days, definitely ask about it. Like, if they're open for that. And I never have any issues talking about it, but it's taken me, I mean, I'm 40. It's taken me this long to finally be able to be pretty open with most of my issues. But, yeah, it can be it's a very hard struggle. No questions asked. And a lot of people struggle, especially nowadays. There's definitely a lot more pressure on everybody. The world's kind of gone to hell in a handbasket, and a lot of people are struggling big time. So just be there. Be there for your friends, your family, whoever's struggling. Show up. Be present. Show them the love, just by being there. Give them a call, text, show them, that I think that, in my opinion, is one of the best things you can do if somebody's struggling. So that's my little thought for mental health, and I hope this helps anybody out there. And if there's any questions or you want me to go into more detail about anything as far as what I experience and do to try to help myself, definitely put it in the comments and I can make more videos about the things that I struggle with. But anyway, I hope you liked this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.